I tested my biological age using 3 different platforms, and I got 3 completely different answers. Same person, same blood, 3 different numbers. Today I'm going to share my results, walk you through what each one means, and explain why the differences are actually more interesting than the numbers themselves. I tested through 3 different platforms because I wanted to understand how different methodologies calculate biological age. If I only tested one platform, I'd get one number and think that was the answer. But by testing 3, I got a much richer picture. Platform 1, InsideTracker, gave me a biological age of 44, my chronological age is 54. That means, according to InsideTracker, I'm aging slower than my calendar age by approximately 10 years. Platform 2, Function Health, gave me a biological age of 48. That's 4 years older than InsideTracker's result. Platform 3, TruDiagnostic, gave me a biological age of 51. That's 7 years older than InsideTracker. So, which one is right? All of them, and none of them. Here's why they're different. Each platform uses a different algorithm to calculate biological age. InsideTracker uses a combination of blood biomarkers, like glucose, insulin, lipids, inflammation markers, plus some epigenetic markers. Function Health uses comprehensive metabolic profiling. They test over 100 biomarkers, plus epigenetic data. TruDiagnostic uses the Age epigenetic clock, which weights certain DNA methylation patterns differently than the others. They're not competing for the right answer. They're measuring slightly different aspects of aging. This is actually more valuable than if they all agreed, because now I know my biological age is somewhere between 44 and 51, depending on which aspect of aging you emphasize. The consensus is clear. I'm aging slower than my chronological age would suggest. That's the important finding. The exact number is less important than the direction. Let me break down what's driving these results. My fasting glucose is mg per deciliter. Normal range is 70 to 100. I'm in the optimal range, which is good. This tells me my metabolic health baseline is strong. I don't have glucose dysregulation. My insulin level is MIU per milliliter. Optimal is under 12. This is important because you can have normal glucose but high insulin, which means insulin resistance is starting. My insulin is good. My HbA1c is percent. This is my 3-month glucose average. Normal is under 5.7%. Mine tells me. This is excellent because it predicts I won't develop diabetes. My hsCRP inflammation is 0.88 mg/ml, which is optimal. That's good. Low inflammation is one of the strongest predictors of slow aging. My GDF-15, the mortality biomarker, is pg/ml. Mine is. This is important because GDF-15 is highly predictive. My IGF-1 is 180 ng/ml, which is in the healthy range. Not too high, not too low. That's the sweet spot. Here's what these numbers tell me. My metabolic health is strong, my inflammation is low, my cellular stress is moderate, my growth hormone signaling is balanced. Let's look at my functional biomarkers. My gait speed is meters per second, which is above average. My hand grip strength is kilograms. Grip strength predicts overall strength and mortality risk. My body composition is percent body fat. For my age and height, my VO2 max is ml per kilogram per minute. For age 60 to 75, optimal is 25 plus. My sleep from my Oura Ring tracking shows I'm getting hours per night with percent sleep efficiency. My resting heart rate is beats per minute. Under 60 is optimal. So why did the 3 platforms give me different biological age numbers? InsideTracker emphasizes metabolic health and some epigenetics. Because my metabolic health is strong, my biological age comes out lower at 44. Function Health has more comprehensive metabolic data. They see slightly more concerning patterns that others don't test, so they come out at 48. TruDiagnostic uses pure epigenetic analysis, looking at DNA methylation patterns. This can be more conservative, which is why they came out at 51. All 3 are using valid science. They're just emphasizing different aspects. Most importantly, all 3 agree that I'm aging slower than my calendar age. Let me tell you what surprised me most. First, I was surprised at how much my gait metrics matter. How you move reflects your neurological health and balance. Second, I was surprised at how much inflammation impacts calculations. The platform that found my hsCRP optimal gave me the youngest age. Third, I was surprised at my IGF-1 being in the sweet spot. That's good news for muscle preservation. Too many people have it too high or too low. This is why I'm excited about the gait analysis technology I've been developing. It monitors movement in real time to catch decline before it starts. Here's what I want you to do. 1. If you haven't tested your biological age, do it this week. I recommend InsideTracker for its affordability. 2. Pay attention to which biomarkers are strong and which need work. That's your roadmap for the next 90 days. 3. Subscribe, because next week we're talking about how to actually reverse your biological age. I'm starting a 90-day experiment and documenting everything. You're going to see real data, real results, real progress. 4. Comment with questions. I read every comment. 5. Let me know your results. The numbers aren't the point. I know my aging trajectory. I know what's working. I know what to optimize. That's the power of measuring biological age. It transforms aging from something mysterious into something you can actually measure and influence. Talk soon.